Hello and welcome back. It's Jimbo. Today is June the 24th of 25. In this video, I want to show you the complete system. It's rough cut. Of course, a system like this is kind of like owning a house or a property. There's always something more to do. But hopefully I can do that while we're on the road traveling. So let's take a look at the system. I still have the instruments on the panel here. Eventually I'll take these off. These are oil pressures, trim, stuff like that I don't need, but I need all of my breakers. So I'll take these off at some time. Taking the instruments off of here, I'm gonna mount touchscreen monitors that I already have. I'll mount them up here somehow. I have stands right now, but really cool. You'll enjoy these monitors. The control's already set. I've got 3 bolts here that keeps the shifter away from the console here. I don't have it mounted to the wall, but it steers just fine without it. I need to get to the wiring back here. Like I said, there's a fishnet. I've cleaned a lot of it up, but I need to rewire this and put a power box right here so I can access 110 volts from here and 12 volts for the monitor in my Raspberry Pi. Got a nice porta potty all installed, ready to go. Now this is the bed underneath here. Got the bed propped up, yes, ready to sleep, but it's too hot to sleep out here. Underneath, I've added a 110 volt plug in here. The main reason for that is I'm going to plug the Starlink under here. Here's the setup. 100 amp fuse, shut off. This is only for battery 1. So the solar up on the roof, I get 3 solar panels, comes in through here, charges only this one battery. The second battery is charged by that charger inside the boat that I just showed you. Let me walk through it here. So the inverter, I'll show you more of that in just a second. The inverter pulls out 48 volts from the top battery, inverts it to 110 volts, goes down to that power plug. That is a 48 volt battery charger. It's plugged into that outlet, so it puts out 48 volts or 52 or 54, whatever, goes through here, pops out right through here. That's the cable right here, comes in through here, goes to a 30 amp plug, 30 amp fuse, and charges this battery only. This battery is charged by 3 solar panels. This was charged by this battery. The bottom one is charged by that solar charge controller. That gets 2 solar panels out of 5. That's the solar panel cutoff, and that charges down here. The only way to charge that bottom battery is that solar charge controller. Even if I plug it into the shore power, there's no way to charge that battery unless it's solar. Quite interesting. I might change that later, but I don't think I have to because this puts out about 12 to 14 amps. So I think that's fine. Once I'm on the road, we'll find out how that works. So anyway, all 3 batteries are being charged. This is a controller for the outboard motor. This is my tilt for the motor. It has a tilt on there. We'll see more of that. Anyway, that's the way this setup is in here. Works just fine. What I did over here, this is a 50 amp plug right here. It's awesome. I don't have to be plugged in at all. However, I do have this. I've already tested it just to see if it works. It works very cool. So now let's take a look at the inverter on the inside and see how that's all set up. Alrighty, so here's the electrical wall right here. Let me explain how this works. That is a 5 kilowatt inverter. This is a solar power cutoff. These are the 3 panels that comes into here. This is the 48 volts that goes in and out to the battery. This is a 110 volts output from here. This is the AC input from the plug outside. This is a surge protector to make sure that the wiring is complete. I have this put in here so I don't kick the wiring. Eventually, maybe possibly I'll get a board that'll come through here and then come up to here. And I did get another board right here to mount everything to it. I still have room to put stuff here if I need to. Maybe that outdoor 3rd solar charge controller, because it's an indoor solar charge controller and it's outdoors. I might put that right here, but nah, probably not. That's the finished product or the rough cut product, because there's always something more to do on this system. But it's ready to travel and I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to get more real world data as we go traveling throughout the lakes of the western United States. More on that upcoming. That's enough for this video. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in the next video.